I had a chance to check out what downtown Austin looks like during South by Southwest when I was heading up here to play a gig at Brentwood Social House. This was a nice excuse to head up north of the river into North Austin, and I had a few hours to walk around on this Saturday afternoon, with it being a bit overcast, but also being one of the most exciting days of South by. So I can show you what the downtown Austin area looks like during South by, and I can show you all the live music that I found while I was walking around. This was a bit of an ambitious walk. It was a couple hours that I was walking around, and I covered a lot of different regions here in downtown Austin, from Dirty 6th Street to Rainey Street, the Red River District, and West 6th Street. So we're starting off here in the Dirty 6th Street area. This area is known as being a bit shady and difficult to navigate, and because of its proximity to a lot of South by stuff, a lot of that spills over into there with people with badges going to their specific South by events. But you also get extra live music popping up all around Austin. Some of it's free, some of it is a paid cover, some of it requires badges. So on this walk here, first along the Dirty 6th region, I found live music at a few different spots. The first one was Friends Bar. They had live music happening inside there while I was walking around. And then another popular spot that often has music, they had it going here pretty early on this day at Jac Saloon. Also walking around this downtown region close to Dirty 6th, there was a big fenced-in area that had public music in a parking lot. I think that might have been a badge entry area, and so I imagine they had a lot of official South by artists playing there. My next stop here, walking along, I made it out to Rainey Street, which is another hyped up area, which is known for having lots of skyscrapers along there intermixed with bungalow home bars. There's a number of places that typically offer live music, although when I happened to walk around Rainey Street here on this day, at this time, I only found one place that was featuring it, coming out of Tipsy Alchemist. Next up, I moved up north along there to what's called the Red River District. And I found out that this was really where it was happening on this day. There's tons of places that feature live music here. And so I got to see and hear live music coming out of these venues that I had heard about but hadn't quite seen before. This is all along the Red River Road, and it is right off of 6th Street. The first place that had live music going on was the Chess Club. Then there's a pretty popular Empire Control Room venue that had a big old fenced off area with some loud live music coming out from there. Then I finally found this place that I had heard quite a bit about, 13th Floor. It's right along there in Red River District, and they had live music. And then another super popular spot that you hear a lot of people that like to go there is Stubb's Barbecue. They have major acts here, and they were setting up with lines and folks coming in. Also, Mohawk is a really popular place for live music. They've got inside stage and they've got a big old outside stage, and so they had a band going on there, and people were filling up all along the kind of bleachers, if you will, the seating that they've got up there. Right next to Mohawk is Cheer Up Charlie's. You could see that they were fenced off and ready for a day of live music too. And then there was also Valhalla right next to Cheer Up Charlie's, and you could hear the live music coming out from there as well. So big old concentration of live music venues right there in the Red River District happening on this afternoon for South by. And finally, in terms of this little walk around, I can take you to the west area of 6th Street, which is also hyped up like many of these places, but it is less shady than Dirty 6th Street, more college student friendly. And there were a few places that had live music going on this day. The first one was Parlor Yard, and then I was able to see some off in the distance there happening at this place called Dogwood. Then a little bit off the the corner, there's a place called Irene's. They had live music going on there too. So there's a walk around downtown Austin during South by. I just stumbled on and overheard the live music happening on these different places. There was 14 different places that had it going on, and I'm sure things were getting rowdy and exciting as the night got on and as people got more drunk. But I ended up heading out to my gig later on in the afternoon at Brentwood Social House. Nice little coffee shop where I enjoyed playing music for these folks.
I'm sitting at home, staring at the socket, wondering where the powers come from. Wherever it is, you won't find it there when you're sitting in the chair all alone. So come on home, come on now. Well, I've seen you on the by and by. Won't you come on home? Come on now, don't you know that it's been so long?
Thanks for checking out this video. I actually have a few other videos that feature these regions of downtown Austin from Rainey Street, and I got a separate video on Dirty 6th and another one on West 6th. I'll put the thumbnails here in the end, but you could also click on my YouTube channel and take a look at all the videos. Take a look at those thumbnails, see which video topics interest you, and check them out. Thank you for checking out this video, and thank you for your support.